Hey guys, welcome to Screen Ross. Thought I'd do a very quick reaction to Wake Up Dead Man, the new Knives Out story. Watched this on Netflix last night. Thought I'd just do a really quick reaction, discuss my thoughts and opinions really. In terms of sort of background, I loved the first Knives Out. I thought it was really great, interesting sort of concept in terms of the murder mystery type thing, kind of flipped the genre on its head a little bit. I wasn't a huge fan of Glass Onion. I just felt something about it just didn't grab me. It seemed a bit too comical. It just didn't feel right. I didn't really feel the twists and all that stuff. It was all a bit convoluted and stuff like that. So I came to Wake Up Dead Man with a little bit of hesitation, knowing how much I love Knives Out, but thinking Glass Jaw wasn't that great. Glass Onion, sorry. So yeah, we watched it last night and actually really liked it. Thought it was much closer to the first Knives Out film in terms of quality. The murder mystery was much more straightforward in a way to follow through. You need to pay attention. There's obviously lots of twists and turns and things picking up. Daniel Craig, I think in the role is very much a love it or hate it type character. You know, he puts his southern accent on, which can be a little bit distracting. You kind of just have to go with it. Sometimes it feels a little bit comical and sometimes out of place when all the other characters are, for the most part, taking things quite seriously. But yeah, I thought it was great. I like the murder mystery. This one, in terms of, you know, you're always playing along with the show, thinking, oh, I wonder how they did it. You're always trying to second guess. I felt that, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I did feel that the main kind of the culprit, or at least one of the culprits, it was kind of obvious it was them. They didn't really downplay that. So it kind of was more of a how did they do it rather than who did it. I kind of feel more so than some of the other films, which again is a little bit of a spin on the genre, which Rian Johnson is known for, which he did with the last two. But it was a bit like a couple of things happened early on and we were like, wow, it's clearly them. They're clearly the killer. But it was an interesting sort of way that it was set up and all that stuff. So yeah, very quick reaction. I thought it was great. Really enjoyed it. And I would definitely recommend watching it on Netflix, especially if, like me, you loved the first one and wasn't 100% on the second one. I would say this is definitely a return to form. And I really hope they do maybe a fourth or fifth Benoit Blanc murder mystery detective stories, because yeah, these are great, and 2 out of 3 have been really solid, great, entertaining films. So yeah, that's my quick reaction. If you guys had any comments, you want to let's talk in the comments below. If you like what I'm doing, again, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll catch up with you guys next time for the next movie review /reaction/thought piece. Thanks again.